Very good morning to you all. Respected dignitaries on the stage. I don't go much about the names, but I should say, especially in Kannada, ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗುರುವರಿಯರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ವಂದಿಸ್ತಾ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವವರು ಬಹುಶಃ 90% ಗುರುವರಿಯರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರು ಗುರುವಾರ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವೇಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 90% ಅವರೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ವಂದಿಸ್ತಾ, ಹಾಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಯಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಎಂಟರಿಂಗ್ ಟು 50s now. Okay. So being a old student of this, alumni of this university in 1995, I am missed out on being with YP sir here because I am an indirect student of YP sir here. Anyhow, I used to meet him 10 years back. I thought that it is an opportunity to be with YP sir here. So I'll come to the point because there is no time. I think 15 minutes have been given from the dignitaries. This is given, actually, this is not my subject actually. Digital India is, because I want to speak on only just like digital marketing, that's all. It's a vast subject actually. It will take some time because when I've been invited, I asked Professor Ishwara, is it PPT presentation or just speaking? He told, sir, its time is 20 minutes or 15 minutes, no PPT, because I usually go with PPT presentations. It will take more than 1 hour, 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. That's like a, because lot of slides and all. So here, you could have been known, your grandfathers, maybe grandfathers, one of your grandfathers, and your parents. Grandfathers maybe around 50 years back, they are working in a system, in a corporate world, with their survival. They are working for a job with their survival motive. That is called Industrial Revolution. It is, I can say, after post-independence, 1947 to maybe 1980, 1985. That is the first revolution in the industry, in the society, for a job purpose in corporate world. Second revolution is called Information Revolution. It started in 1990s to 2010 to 2015, 25 years. Everything will have a change over there. It is called as paradigm shift. Third is the now the generation is social revolution. This is called the third revolution. After 2010 slightly started, 2015 entered, 2020 occupied. I can't say it is a saturated one, but still it is a prevailing. How many of you know our Honorable Prime Minister launched this Digital India? Maybe knows, anybody knows the date actually? It is, yeah, tell me sir. It is 15th July 2015. He has launched across 3 concepts. Digital India with the motive of India, Make in India, Startup India, and Startup India with the motive to have technology in India. This started in 2015. Now already we are 7 year completed 8th year. Maybe next July 15th we are completing 7 years and entered 8th year. The revenues, you can't imagine. Take our own company. In 2015, maybe we were doing 1 crore across India through our online marketing. Today, can you guess what is the revenue maybe per annum? It is 50 crores. This is the strength of the digital marketing across globe, across India, or it may be rural India or urban India or rural state or rural villages. The core of the future for the younger generation for job purpose, it is definitely digital marketing, especially being you are the business honchos for the futures. You are aspiring for the coming into the next generation for have different placement across the world or across India or maybe across Karnataka or across South Canara. I think Madam was discussing when we were there in the visitors. Mr. Ravishankar has one simple question. Madam, apart from teaching what people after completing MCom, she was very brilliantly answered. she told 80% going for teaching, still they are going for accountancy, they've got different jobs, and marketing is little bit less. I'm the one person who took it as marketing, sales, and instead of teaching. It was actually, everybody have got a notion that M.Com, post-graduation lecturing, accountancy. Yes, definitely. But at the same time, diversified opportunities are there across the globe to enter into. Don't feel I am fit for only for teaching. If you are not fit into teaching, you do what you like actually. That is very important. Today's generation definitely goes on their own wishes and wants. So I'll come to another simple thoughts of what younger people can thought of. Maybe everybody's, Ravi Shankar sir has asked one question, how many of you got mobiles? I have to ask now, how, maybe you are nearby, how many kids now having operating mobiles? That is the paradigm shift, that is the speediness. Maybe God is creating the womb itself, maybe calculating of megabyte, gigabytes and all. Maybe that is the situation has come. But at the same time, it is also, we should understand there are a lot of drawbacks also, like as respected Rajshekhar Habbar sir has told, we should not forget our way behind culture, way behind social moral values. We have to teach, we have to guide our children parallelly what should be done and what should be done. My sweet darling, my daughter Unnati comes and, Papa, like this you have to do. Like, she's 80 years old, but now we are not allowing her, but whenever chance comes, she speaks like that. This is what the modern generation. So when I joined Eveready, maybe 25 years back, I just completed 25 years my corporate experience on June 5th, 2022. I joined 5th June 1997 at Eveready. We used to sell through normal traditional marketing style selling, go to the outlet, book orders, punch orders, there is no computers, only ledger, and then enter into like a small typewriter type, this one, computer and all. And 2000, we entered with systems. 2005, we entered with, you can sell laptops, then lot of other devices. Now it has come to digital transformation. Digital transformation is one thing where it is going to create the main motive behind digital transformation, or digital India you can call, or digital marketing in our language in business, to create lot of job vacancies across India. It is the main motto of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, who took initiative. He has started Jan Dhan account, money started flowing directly to the account of the needy people, and corporate level, we now started in different field like logistic, healthcare, IT infrastructure, sales and distribution, FMCG companies, hotel industries. You take any for that matter, any industry today, there is a digital needness, because it saves the time, as Ravi Shankar sir told. It saves the time, it saves your energy, it saves your efficiency to put more on this. Now you can sitting at house, you can order your food. Maybe Mangaloreans may be knowing here, there will be a Zomato or Swiggy, and if you want to have a product from outlet to outlet, B2B, usually we used to book the orders, our salespersons to book the order, distributors, and to supply the next day. Today within 15 minutes, the stock can, in around some kilometer level it reaches. There's an app called Blink. The distribution latest has come. It is very fast. So I am thinking 25 years back, I am going and booking the orders and distributing, thinking too much on taking time on distribution policies, sales and distribution modules. Today everything online is going on. E-commerce is booming up. Revenue has gone up like anything across all the companies who were stepped ahead before to the competitors. They earned a lot of revenues Their profitability has gone up. Our own company, you may be knowing, they have written only Relaxo Footwear. How many of you knows Relaxo Footwear's brands actually? How many people are wearing Sparks sandals here? Sparks sandals or shoes? Anybody has seen Sparks shoes? Who is the brand ambassador? Akshay Kumar. This is the brand I am handling across Karnataka and flight and all. This is a brand actually took up very aggressively through digital marketing, online marketing and all, e-commerce and all, B2B business, open format outlets. We were nowhere when compared to Bata 5 years back. Today we are number one. We are cross-lined them, their revenues. We were actually to number 3, number 2, then now number 1. It is thanks to digital marketing where we have fetched a lot of result, good result. Apart from that, I'll leave that subject industrially now. As a simple common man, I advise you, learn the change, shift into the changes wherever required for the business purpose or career purpose, but don't, as respected Heber sir told, let us not, let us not forget our culture. Let's be a gentleman education, younger generation of future India, digital India, and do good in your career and prosper in your career. All the best. Thanks for giving me an opportunity for the dignitaries. Thank you. Thanks all. Well.
With your words of knowledge and your experience, you really motivated us, sir. Thank you. It's time for us to get inspired by Dr. Kishore Kumar CK. But before sir address, I now request Ms. Ananya to give a brief introduction of Dr. Kishore Kumar CK to all of us.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, a very good morning to you all. It's a great privilege to introduce the president of today's program, Professor Kishore Kumar CK, Registrar of Mangalore University and also Director of Physical Education, Mangalore University. He has 29 years of UG and PG experience and 28 years of research experience. He has published a number of papers in national and international conferences on physical education and sports. Also, he has published articles in various newspapers and journals. His experience extends to paper and poster presentations around the world, including Asia Pacific International Conference. He has been participated and organized many workshops. He has been joint organizing secretary of a significant number of tournaments. To add a feather on his cap, he has been awarded as the Best Teacher Award from Mangalore University. He was chairperson at many national and international conferences. He is also member of many professional bodies and academic societies. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Now, it's time for your presidential address. Over to you, sir.
So very good morning to all of you. Dean, Faculty of Commerce, Professor Y. Muniraju, inaugurator of this national conference, Professor Rajshekhar Hebbar, Joint Director, Department of Collegiate Education, Shimoga. Chief guest of the day, Mr. Ravi Shankar, Associate Vice President and Business Head, Infosys Campus, Bangalore. Keynote speaker of this conference, Mr. Umesh Naik, Regional Sales and Marketing Manager, Karnataka, Relaxo Footwear Limited, New Delhi. My friend and Conference Coordinator, Professor Ishwar P. Dr. Vedava, Dr. Preeti Kirti D'Souza, my dear participants and invitees and members of media. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the members of the staff of Department of Studies and Research in Commerce, and my special wishes, and I also would like to congratulate Professor Ishwar, who has brought ICSSR sponsorship to this department to organize this national conference here. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. And I would like to thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to speak on this occasion. And not only that, it's my pleasure to speak a few words on this occasion about Digital India, progress, new initiatives and challenges. As we know that the Digital India is a campaign launched by the Government of India in order to ensure the government's services are made available to citizens electronically by improved online infrastructure and by increasing internet connectivity, or making the country digitally empowered in the field of technology. As Mr. Ravi Shankar said, so it consists of three components. One is development of secure and stable digital infrastructure, and delivering government services digitally, and universal digital literacy. This program was launched by, as Mr. Umesh said, it was launched on July 1st, 2015. Not 15, it's 1st July 2015, by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. It is to enable and to beneficiary of many schemes such as Mr. Ravi Shankar said, BharatNet, Make in India, Startup India, Stand Up India, Industrial Corridors, Bharatmala and Sagarmala, so many other programs. These are all the programs launched to facilitate or to facilities, so which will be provided through this initiatives are it's very common and popular programs: Bharat, Digital Locker, E-Education, E-Health, E-Office, E-Shopping, and importantly National Scholarship Portal too. And I'm very happy to mention here that our students are using this National Scholarship Portal to apply or to submit the applications online for a variety of scholarships. And I also would like to mention about the mygov.in. So it's very common and familiar. We must know about this. So it's a platform to share inputs and ideas on matters of policy and governance. So it's a 3D approach. So one is to discuss and do and to disseminate. So this is a 3D D3 approach. So here I also would like to mention, because I am from the field of sports, so making India a sports superpower is one such discussion blog. You can see in mygov.in, so which deliberates on the initiatives to be taken by the Government of India to promote sports, and also we can share the opinion in that, public opinion, to empower India in sports. Apart from this, National E-Governance Plan is aimed at bringing all the front-end government services online. And this progress so far in this initiative is witnessed through Umang. It's a unified mobile application for new age governance, which is a government of India. It's a all-in-one, single, unified, secure, multi-channel. So it's a multi-channel, multi-platform, multilingual, multi-service freeware mobile app, and accessing over 1,200 central and state government services. So we must know all these things with the multiple language over Android, Windows, and the recent USSD devices. In this, it includes such as the Aadhaar, Bharat Bill payment system, AICT, CBSE, tax and fee for utilities, bills for the payments, health, agriculture, travel, Indian railway ticket booking, birth certificates, e-district, e-panchayat, police clearance, passport, and much more. So these are all the familiar aspects. So this shows that the success story of our Digital India's initiative. And another one, as I observed, this digital locker. Shortly, we are also going to introduce this Digi locker system in our university. So where we can, store the important documents like PAN card, degree masters, degree certificates, and your passport. So these are all things we can store in the Digi locker, and it will be very safe, and so it will avoid the physical documents, use of physical documents, and it helps to and enables for sharing your verified documents anywhere in the world. And so this will be very useful, and these three key stakeholders of DigiLockers are one is a citizen, another one issuer, and the requester. So these three stakeholders for this in the DigiLocker, so we can use this. So as I said, we will be using, shortly we are introducing this DigiLocker system in our university also. Since I am from the field of sports and passion towards my subject, physical education, I would like to mention that the government recognizes the role of digital technology platforms in promotion of sports culture. The government has initiated a number of projects towards e-governance and digitization in sports in order to leverage the power of information and communication technology to enable the organization of information that is accessible to all the stakeholders. A number of information technology projects have been initiated in this regard by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, which includes National Sports Repository System, Khelo India mobile application, Khelo India fitness application, annual calendar for training and competitions, that is the portal, Fit India mobile application. For this we have a website and even the portal. Added to this, I would like to state here that how digital platform is explored by business sectors for their development in sports business. Sports is industry now. It's not just a pastime activity or leisure time activity. It's a total industry at present. So the guiding principles for regulation of fantasy sports platforms by Niti Aayog are an encouraging sign for the sports tech industry at large. They will help to eliminate ambiguity around fantasy sports and dispel the concerns harbored by many. In addition to this, I feel that the sports organizations need to strategically leverage Digital India to build direct connections with the fans associated with the different games. One way is to partner with the broadcasters to master content across multiple channels, which also allows for the wealth of real-time marketing opportunities. Ultimately, this digital optimization of content across these platforms will help broaden content reach for sports organizations. So one such set example is our IPL league. So it's one of the richest and biggest tournament, IPL league. This huge success with this IPL, which made it as the biggest sporting league in the world in terms of revenue, participation and performance, and its impact to make this, there's a board of control for cricket in India, a world richest business industry. The e-auction has transformed this IPL into the big league in terms of per match media rights value. So sports has become totally industry, and this is a success story of this digital India. And also we have some problems with this. So we have been we are witnessing this success stories of digital India. Still we are facing many challenges and suffers from drawbacks too. Even in our campuses we are having so many problems with regard to digital India. The internet speed as well as Wi-Fi hotspots, it's very slow compared to some other organization like multinational companies. So we are suffering with these problems. Majority of the small and medium scale industries has to struggle a lot for adopting to the new modern technology. So because of these issues, and there is a limited capacity to entry level smartphones for smooth internet access. There is a lack of skilled manpower in the field of digital technology also. So this is acute shortage of cyber security experts to check and monitor the growing menace of digital crime. So we already started a program in our university, this cyber security program. So many of the students entering into this cyber security program. So these are all some of the issues related to the digital India. And this conference is one of such a platform which present the challenges in realizing digitization processes and possible solutions to address the challenges. So I wish that the participants will have fruitful discussions and dialogues to make India a digitally superpower. So thank you everyone, and my best wishes to all the participants. Have a pleasant day. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir, for the most apt address filled with so much of information. As a token of our gratitude, I now request the coordinator of the conference, Professor Ishwara P., to hand over mementos to the dignitaries. First, I'd like to request you, sir, to hand over the memento to the President of the inaugural program, Professor Kishore Kumar C.K., as a token of our gratitude. I also request you, sir, to hand over the memento to Professor Rajshekhar Hebbar C. as a token of our gratitude. I request you to hand over the memento to the chief guest of the session, Mr. Ravishankar P. We have a keynote speaker. I request you, sir, to hand over the memento to Mr. Umesh Nayak for his presence and his words. Gratitude is heartfelt, but expressing the gratitude makes it more meaningful. To express our deep felt gratitude, I now request Ms. Saumeshri to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I am Saumeshri, final year student of Department of Studies in Commerce, and it's a privilege for me to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. Let me first of all, start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. I would like to thank our president of today's program, Mr. Kishore Kumar Sir, Registrar, Mangalore University, Mangala Gangotri, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Today we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this is definitely encouraging us in our future events. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank all the honorable delegates who blessed us with your presence and shared their opinions and findings today. I am also very much thankful to the chief guest of today's program, Mr. Ravi Shankar sir, for giving excellent coverage to his speech idea. Thank you for being with us, sir. We are grateful to have with us Professor Rajshekhar Hebbar sir. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds, and we are indeed inspired by your words, sir. Thank you. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the keynote speaker of today's program, Mr. Umesh Naik, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving insights to think differently, which is really noteworthy and amazing. I would like to thank our beloved chairman of the Department of Studies and Commerce, Dr. Parameshwar sir. In his absence, I thank him for his constant help and guidance, and we will ever remain grateful to you, sir. My heartfelt thanks to Professor Y. Muniraju sir, Dean Faculty of Department of Studies and Commerce, for his valuable contribution, guidance, encouragement in all our efforts that has radiated a source of energy within us. Thank you, sir. I would like to convey deep regards and hearty thanks to our conference coordinator, Professor Ishwara P. Words are not enough to thank your constant guidance and support to shape the conference. Thank you, sir, for your perfect logistic support and guidance you have extended to all of us. We are grateful to have with us Professor Vedava sir for his words of encouragement. Thank you, sir, for extending this opportunity for all of us. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Professor Preeti Kirti D'Souza ma'am. Her able guidance has always encouraged us. I thank her for her kindness, her interest, her hospitality, and continued support. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank all the distinguished invitees as well as the paper presenters for accepting our invitation and evincing interest in our program. Special thanks to all the research scholars for their stewardship, unstinted support, vision, and commitment towards this conference. I am very much thankful to all the faculty members and staffs who always stand by us and motivated us. I thank you all. And we have been fortunate enough to be backed up by a team of very motivated and dedicated student committee and volunteers. I thank them for their involvement. I also thank the members of the media for evincing interest and covering the event. Last but not the least, I thank you all my friends for your cooperation. Thanks to all of you for becoming a part of this program in ways we cannot recognize. If time is money, then today you have spent millions for us. Finally, I leave you this inspiring quote by Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above the confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you.